Hello and welcome back to another video. So as you can see here, the ship is back into the rust color because I just changed the skin on it to see what it looked like, see what colors were on it. Yeah, when I found it, so I changed it back because I hadn't taken a screenshot for the thumbnail. So I think I'm going to leave the rust on it and we'll just repair everything, and everything we add onto it will be in the battered armor. I mean, add a little bit of character to the ship when it's built. Yeah, I got a good few comments on the last video. As you can see up here, right across the top of the screen there, got a couple of comments from, I don't know, my teammate who likes to mock me and take the piss out of me. Now his first comment was slagging me with the round baby because I was foolishly driving around the South Pole rather than around the planet, going east southeast, and it only took me 11 episodes to cop onto that. But that's a shame on me. And his other comment was about, because I was commenting about the brakes not working, that's why I had to put the wind turbine tower down, just to increase the brake pressure in the script up to 1.0 feet. I think that's what that means. F, whatever. 1.0 F. And his other comment, which is actually a great idea, was because the original plan was to literally just strip the rover and rebuild this ship and then get off the planet. Now, I was hoping to do that in just this episode and get into space by episode 13. But his idea was I should make a trailer, another trailer, so it would be little convoy trailers, and lift this onto the trailer and bring it around with me while I'm looking for resources and gathering resources to repair the ship and get it into space. But there was a few other comments as well. Like, I mean, one from the Irish Gaming, one of my subscribers, and he was saying at 4050 the blaster block was destroyed when I was going up that hill, and when I thought I saw something explode, and he's correct. And I actually only noticed it myself after he commented that. I went back and looked at the video, and yeah, I noticed there's a block missing, so that's what the explosion was. And Morbin Netcrim 86 is another subscriber of mine. He was commenting saying this totally Murphy's Law when it comes to the Oasis. The plural for Oasis is Oases. I'll stick that up on the screen here. Oases. But when there's more than one Oasis. Well, yeah, he said it's Murphy's Law. And he's right. You know what I mean? When you're looking for them, you can't find them. When you don't need them, they're everywhere. You know, and again, looking back at the last video, when I was going up over the mountain and coming back down, there was a valley off to the right of me there, and nearly the entire valley was an entire oasis. Right, so we're not going to need any more ice for to fuel this ship, because we've, like I said, we have 6 full hydrogen tanks. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this thing out of the sand. Oh no, actually, the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pull the trailer up alongside this, and I'm going to make a trailer on the back of the thing. Now, I'm not going to do that on screen because it's going to basically be the same as what we've done for the suspension build for the entire couple of episodes with the main rover and the trailer. So I'm going to do that off screen, and then we'll get this thing out of the sand and we'll make a crane arm to lift it up onto the trailer. And the best thing about that is, if we come over here, wrong way, we already have the start of a crane arm here, so we can just continue this on and make it a little bit higher to get the reach out, a couple of pistons on it, to lift this up onto the trailer that we're going to attach onto the back of this. I'm going to pull this rover up along. Jeez, the sun got very bright very quick. Yeah, so we're going to pull the trailer up alongside this so we can judge the length of this actually I might make the trailer a little bit longer because I'm planning on making this ship a little bit bigger. We need to lengthen it and possibly widen it a touch because I want to put some large cargo containers in this. We need to add weapons to it because this is just looks like an unarmed shuttle. Actually can't wait to see what this looks like built. So what we'll do is we'll get the trailer done. We'll pull this forward, we'll get the trailer done, and then we're going to get this out of the sand, lift up onto the trailer, and then we're going to repair all the damage. See, what I like doing before I do refits on ships, especially damaged ships, I like to repair them fully and then make the changes to them that I have to make. Because I think it's easier to make changes to a fully built ship than it is to a ship that's damaged and half built. At least when it's fully built, you know what you have to work with. So yeah, let's get started, and we'll be back as soon as the trailer is done. First things first, we better pull this trailer, pull the rover up. That's beside this, so we need to go. Hey, look, I reckon a trailer that's roughly the same length as the wheelbase on the trailer we have here should do the trick. I'm gonna pull this forward to about, we get a bit closer as well. You know what? I'm gonna spin it completely around because I want the front of the ship facing the front of the rover, so we're gonna face south, and then when we get moving again, we'll be heading north. Yeah, I reckon a trailer about the length of that'll do. Yeah, so we'll pull it forward here. And we're gonna drop our suspension all the way down, hit the brakes. And that's that. Yeah, that should do it there. Right, I need to fix that. I'm on a hill here, so there we go. Now, there we go. Now she's locked down. Right, now let's get a start on this. We'll see what we see. Oh, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna go with a hinge for this. So I need to build that before I put the hang on. We're gonna go with a rover. Advanced. This doesn't actually have to be because it's not gonna be plumbed up. It's just gonna be just done out of blocks. Actually, I might as well instead of being put a welder on here. Now what I want to do is actually want to lift this. So we're going to send the torque all the way up, braking torque all the way up. Right now, 9. I'm just send these all the way. Right, now let's get some welders. G. Put that here. I'll let go. 1, 2, 3. Now, here's where you're gonna see the shitness of these vanilla welders. Oh, would you look at that? It's all that welded up. Please remember it was done by hand. Now. Right, so let's get the sentence from these guys to transfer them onto that, so it's Right, so that's that one. Rotors. 1, 2, 1. Right, we're having power issues here now. I have to put all the batteries on a recharge. And to turn the engines on to charge them. So we just continue building this while we're waiting for them to charge up, and that should be that. Right, so this is what we have done so far. We continue on and be back in a minute. Yeah, well, that's the. Hang on a sec. I need to copy this. Oh, fuck me. We're in there. 13k ice. Okay. Yeah, I decided to hack this while I was waiting for components to build there. So this ship is more or less hacked. Does it look that?
Energy low.
Energy no. That's it. Let's help on the power a bit. Just turn all the wheels off completely. That helps the power. We set them all up on a button that when I'm parked up, we'll just turn them off. Now, what's the verdict with the batteries? Right, must be hydrogen, nearly full. Okay, yeah, we still have plenty of hydrogen. There's 14k ice in that ship. So we're doing okay. Now, and this is the last block here. Oh, I know, no, there's just need to well, oh shit, just need to weld up these couple of blocks here. Let's get some steel plate for that. That's basically the trailer finished. Oh, landing gear. That's it. I'm just going to weld up these plates here. We're having power issues, so I had to go in and turn off the power to all the wheels and all the O2 generators. I turned the engines on, put all the batteries on charge. So hopefully there'll be enough of a charge in them, get things going. And as soon as I finish welding these up here, which is the last 3 here, that's it. Don't need them in that one. Right, so that's the, oh well, landing gear. I'm actually going to put actual landing gear on this instead of, oh well, yeah, instead of mag plates, because I want it raised up off that deck for a reason. So give me 9. I know you don't need 2. I need 1, but might as well put 2 on to keep it looking right. Now I also need to be careful now. I need to put the handbrake on a different block and not press P, because if I have this connected to this and I press P to park, they're gonna unlock and it's gonna fall, and we don't want that. Right, now so the next thing is to get this out of the ground, and I find the best way to do this is if we find a tools, number 5, we get drills. Ooh, a couple of drills. And what we do is you place them around this at intervals where they will actually fit. Like one there, and we will go one there, and we're gonna go one underneath here if we can. Yeah, if we put it that way, and one, let's see, we'll get this beside our first, right? Because if the drill is actually attached to the grid and you turn the drill on, it won't damage the grid. It's only if it's on a piston, or else. So I can't literally put drills on a piston there and come down here and right click the sand away from the ship, because it will damage the ship. But we're putting them on the grid, and then we're gonna get more materials here, and that's there, and we will build this right seat up, right, and we'll see what happens now. I've got access to now, you can hack it. And there we go. So if I come in here, we go G and bring, that's the wrong one. G and we, I'll have if I get in the sea first. Yeah, there we go. Now we go G. Bills. Oh, there's already stuff on this. Apparently that jump drive is 100% charged, so all you do is rebuild it. So we'll put this here. What we're going to do is we press V so you can see it. Right click. And that will clear sand down. And then we can drop the drills down a little bit lower and right click, and we can move them around and clear all the sand out from underneath us. Now, it takes time. Well, we'll be back when it's all cleared, but that's basically how you do it. Well, that's how I do it. Clear a bit out there so we can get down. That's the worst thing about these vanilla tools, they are not the best for doing this sort of thing. Oh, actually, I forgot about the new feature on this. If we scroll down here and we go terrain clearing mode, what's going on? There we go. Oh, forgot about that. And what this also does as well is, if it sits so close to the ship, any voxels that are inside the grid will be destroyed by the terrain clearing mode on the drill, which is good. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there, so let's get the last. There. I really hope this grid doesn't go dynamic the minute it separates from the block. Shouldn't do. One more should free it. This might be the last one, and she's free from the voxels. Ooh, look at that. Right, we come in here with a hand drill. Right. Now, that's the ship free. So, next thing is, let's make it into a ship. Convert the ship. Convert the ship's not possible. Oh, there's still too much voxels close to it. Oh, okay, yeah. Just letting know that can hurt you. Right, you need to clear more voxels from around the edge. If the grid is too close to the voxel, it won't convert to a ship, because the game is recognizing the voxels as being in the grid because they're too close to it. And that's okay there. Clear this side a bit if we can. That should be okay. I think it's mainly on this side here where we're having the problem. So I need to get a... There we go. I'm going to clear that way. Let's just drill onto the other side, clear this side. Flip it around. clear this area over here as well. Right, let's try it now and see what happens. Please don't explode. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a little damage there. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Wait, we are now a ship. Oh, there's actually no damage. Sorry. Right, now we need to lift this onto this. We have to build this crane so we can lift this up. But before we do that, I need to find the center of gravity on this first, so make it easier to lift. So we go in here, we go info, and we go show center of mass. I think this needs a functioning antenna for that to work, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, oh, center mass is right. Right. Oh, Jesus, that storm's quick. Right, so we just latch onto that about here. That's grand. That's the center of mass. She should then hang freely. Right, so let's try and get this crane made. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I've never done it like this before, but I'm thinking something similar to the way the suspension is set up there. Cantilevers. Right, so we'll try that. So what we're going to do is we'll just use blocks. Four. There we go. 5, 6. Right, I'm going to turn off the center mass now because I know where that is. Oh, that didn't even need to get into the sea to do that. Now we'll weld up all this. Let's go pistons and no, let's go. Jesus Christ.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Batteries are half charged. Oh, I might be making this too complicated. But we'll see. Yeah, I think I am. We'll take this one off. We only need that on the next arm, so we go hinge again. No, we have to go lock. Then we need to do that on this. Does it need to? Yeah. Right, so that's that. Right, so let's move this around. Because we need to just put the top all the way up, brake and top all the way up. Or lock off. Let's go this way. Right. Now, let's go. Need to put the torque all the way up on these because we want these to be able to lift that. Actually, I want this up higher. Right. Yeah, okay. So now we need another piston. Oh, no, another hinge. Right, so we're gonna go this way. And this way. For a reason. Hope this works. I'll do a quick save before I do this so it doesn't blow up. Why the lights on? I was wondering why it was so dark. Yeah, so I want that side there. Because I don't want these pistons. Because sometimes what I've noticed what I've seen it happen before is the blocks can actually fuse together and become one. But this piston in particular doesn't have a connection point on two sides of it, which is the side with basically the pistons on it. The pistons on the piston. You know what I mean? Right now, a hinge, which is a 4. No, 4 and 8. Alright. Yeah. So we go. Yeah, 1. Then we get this here. Right now we drop this. And we will, where's the gun? Velocity. I'm gonna send this up and don't explode. Right, yeah, it's saved. Now, right, what I want to put on this is a, well, before you run, don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. Right, where are they? Now we need a rotor for here. Let's build this. Actually, while we're here, we will get a mag plate. Oh, yeah. Right, so I want to turn this one off. Need to torque down. Oh, that's the wrong way. Need to turn this one off. Torque all the way down. Right. I want to turn this one off. Need to torque all the way down. Let's see if we can lift this up here. And there we go. And that's why I wanted that like that, because when these move, this stays relatively level to where it's facing. So mag plate now. Now I need to make these two pistons move the same, so I want to name them. So crane arm, that's not one, and we go A and 2. Crane arm 2. Right, so I want to send these two out together. So we need to go into the atmosphere thing and select the two of them and go reverse. Okay, I need to turn off auto lock on that. Auto lock off. Unlock. Right. Let's do this again. Now.
Energy
oh,
low.
you pig. Needs a little bit more extension. Where's, I just pick it up and bring it closer. So I need to pull this arm back a touch to sort of level that off. Like that. Right. Now. I send this. Now that's locked, so let's hope for the best here. Wrong way. Okay. I don't think this is gonna lift. Have I got to torque up all the way in this? Yeah. Oh, well, let's try and lift. Okay. Right, let's try and put it a bit closer to the grid. Okay, this isn't as easy as it looks. Wait, I need to get that. I need to drop this down. Unlock. Oh. I need to move these pistons back out a touch. That's almost on the center of gravity there, so I think we were happy enough with that. Lock. Here's the tough bit now. Lifting this. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. I broke a part out the back here.
Energy critical.
Right, let's get some energy. Now get some hydrogen while I'm out. Oh, the batteries are nearly full. Oh, that was not. Right. Let's try and lift this. Right, that's a good sign. I actually want to turn these landing gear off by now. So auto lock off. Just turn the auto lock off on them. I want to be able to lock these manually. Right. Now let's try and spin this around slowly. Right now, let that stop swinging for a sec. This is okay. Right, come on, stop swinging. Where'd I put the landing gear in this? Right. Let me turn this around. That's close enough. We put it down. Okay, it's locked. Right. Unlock this. Right. I think we'll just disassemble this. I'm not driving around with this hanging out of it. Right, so that's that. Now, here's the next plant. Oh, forgot about that. Right, I think the next plan, right? What we'll do is I'm gonna start repairing this, and we'll see what resources we have, because we are running a bit low on resources. What I might do is double back to that station that we were at, and grind it down. So what I done was, when I was building the trailer off camera, I loaded myself up with hydrogen and I went on a flight back towards that because I knew where it came from. So I flew back towards that and I set myself a GPS. And in the process of flying back, I found an easier route by going that way. And just the smooth run avoids the valley, so we're gonna head that way, out towards the shipping station. Right. So, first things first. Let's do something here. Let's see if this will work. Give me tools. Where's my tools? 5. It's not gonna work. Yeah, like I said, I might put the super ship tools onto the world because they're far superior to the vanilla. They have a much greater range for welding, so I might actually just throw them on. Look, this even weld the button. See? Look, this one even weld the button. Don't like them. I don't like the vanilla tools. Right, looks like we're welding this all by hand. Right, let's go. Now this we might do as a... I think what we need to do. We need to get lights on this. That's not how you spell lights. Now what I should have done, I should have put a landing gear on this ship instead of this ship. That way then I can still press P to put the brakes on. Oh no, I can actually set this to not unlock, can't I? Use for parking. Off. Oh, so if I press P, that should not unlock. Right, so what we'll do is we will actually do this as a bit of a time lapse. So let's get welding. Yeah, I'll put one of these on the outside so I don't have to keep flying inside again. It took me 12 episodes to figure that one out.
Storm inbound.
Let's put a cargo container here to make it easier to take stuff out of. So I'm not flying back and forth to the ship anymore. Now, like I said, yeah, I'm going to leave the rust colour. And any blocks I add, I'm going to add in the battered armour. Just to give the ship a bit of a backstory, if that's what you want to say. Give it a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Attitude? No, not attitude. I need to figure out what was in this section before I weld all this up. So. Figure out that, and that's what I mean about it's easier to redo the ships when you build them, because when you weld the damaged ship back up completely, you get to see where blocks should and shouldn't be. Like, I don't know what was in here until I build these blocks and have a rough idea of what to be doing with this section. Like, I mean, this little blank section here, you know, so if it turns out there's nothing there, I may be able to extend the internal cabin one block this way a bit. So once we get it all built up, we'll start looking at the redesign and getting weapon placements on it. Oh yeah, I need to build a gravity drive before I can fix that jump drive as well. Right, I'll show you gravity generator and our gravity drive. Right, so let's get welding up. Again, I would like to thank people that have come on and joined the channel. Very appreciated. Trying to get myself up there in the subscriptions. I'm trying to make decent content for people to watch, so hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm going to be probably taking most of the atmospheric thrusters off this. Now, that's most of the... That's well, look at me, look. That's a window block. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't make me do that. That actually looks nice, that open rather than having a block on it. This really looks like a nice ship. I might get rid of that thruster there and put a downward facing hydrogen thruster. And what that'll do is that'll give me a mounting point for like an artillery gun or something. I'll plumber all through. I'm gonna lengthen this ship. Now, when I say lengthen, I'm not grinding. I'm not gonna grind all this down and then rebuild it back up. I'm actually gonna cut the ship in half, use pistons to move it, add what I need in, merge it all back. Yes, I understand that's dangerous, but well, we live and learn, as they say. again, I can actually, it's heat vent. I can push these 2 blocks over into that point there. Yeah, push them over. That'll give me a, yeah, I'll be able to widen the inside of the corridor into the ship there then, and have, yeah, that's what I'll do. Right, let me build it all up first. Yeah, I think it's time we head, because I'm running out of materials. So what we'll do is, I think we'll head on over to that station. When we get there, I think we will call it a day. So let's have a look. Right now, let's get on the move. We're going to head back to the shipment station. Oh, we need to sort out the wheels. There we go. Now. Whoa. This way. And there we go. There, we're on the move. So we're going to head back to that shipping platform. It's 8 kilometers away, and we're going to grind it down to pick up this ship. So let's start heading this way now. And we'll be right back as soon as we get there. That ship is actually annoying me sitting at an angle like that. I might actually fix that. Leave it. Be alright. So after all that driving down through that canyon, I didn't need to drive down through. So I think we'll leave it here for today. And it's in the next episode we'll probably get this ship refit and ready to get off this planet and get somewhere interesting. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and if there's something to say, just comment in the comment section down below. I'll see you all next week.